Good afternoon, boss.
Good afternoon.
Today is March 13th, but you guys won't be seeing this video maybe until June. I don't know. Maybe May, but probably June.
We'll see.
We'll
I'm
see.
Rachel, by the way.
And I'm Carl.
And you're watching Happy's Lawn Care and Landscaping. And today is the start of a really big landscaping job.
Yeah. Well,
that's why it's going to take so long for you guys to see it.
And because I want to put it, I want to put it up all at the kind of in the same time. But we're kind of doing this project in the middle of a early mowing season. The mowing season started 3 weeks earlier, as you guys seen if you've been watching the videos. And everything was blooming early and stuff like that. So we're and all our mulch projects, we're throwing this project in between all of that stuff. So
yeah,
so fun,
yes,
right?
We did continue to work at all the other projects that you guys have saw this season already. All the mulching, the walkways, all that good stuff. You've seen all that. Because we've been working all the way along and just, spending a couple days here. Yeah. We can work weekends here, and we are willing to do that because it's so close and it's an extra project. So
yeah.
We know when we take on extra projects that our hours just have to get a little different, and we have that flexibility because it's our own business.
Definitely. That's the good thing about me and you working together, right?
Yeah.
So we're going to get out and show you everything that's going to be going on. We're allowed to record the whole project here, so this should be fun.
Yeah.
We're going to be building a wall, a flagstone patio with a walkway, and then a French drain system.
And if you have been following us for any amount of time, yes, this is the project that you guys heard about roughly after we finished the other wall project. This was a referral from that client. So.
Yes, and we've been finalizing and going through everything all winter, and
doing all
we're
that
getting to
fun
do
stuff.
it now. So let's go and show you what we got going.
All right, let's go.
Okay, guys. So here's the project. We got to move all this stuff out of the way beforehand. All this is coming. We're gonna have to move all that over there because I need to run string lines across. So what we're doing here is they're going to have another deck built off because we don't do decks. It's going to be a little landing. And what we're doing is coming out this far and we're building a wood 6x6 retaining wall to come all the way probably out to 25 feet from the house here. And then we're going to come and dig this hill out and build a wall right here. We got to backfill some dirt to the house because it kind of goes down. So we're going to grade some of this over to the house and then give it a slope down to where it's 1/8 of an inch every foot going down. And then the patio, that's going to create the pitch for the patio that we need too, because we don't want this flat. We need the water to kind of run down and out, and all the water that comes from this way now will be caught by the retaining wall, sift down through the gravel, and then come out of a drain. We're putting a drain box down at the end here, back in this corner. We're putting a drain box and a riverbed up along this fence to catch all the water that comes down off this fence. So it'll catch all that in the riverbed, drain it down into this box, and then it'll go down into a pop-up out in the lawn. And then the wall tube will drain into this box as well. And then the other half of the wall drain tube is going to go down that way over to a culvert that's over there. Then once we get the wall built, we're going to come in here and build a 15 by 16 foot flagstone patio right here. So this all is going to have a flagstone patio here with river rock behind it, river rock coming around this way, and then it'll have a walkway over to the porch there. So what we're doing here today is we're going to mark out where the wall is going to go a certain distance off the house. It's going to be like a 3.5 foot wall by 65 feet, approximately 65 feet long, just so it'll give them better up here and more of a walk around flat area here. The red bud's staying. So let's go ahead and start getting some of this done. Okay guys, I'm not sure how much of the setting up here is going to go into video. It's just putting stakes. I didn't get anything official. This is where the wall is going to go. You see where the first set of stakes are here? That's about 24 feet 6 inches out. That's where the wall is going to be. That's actually the furthest we can go to have a height of like 3 foot 6 inches on the wall in this one spot. We're not going anything over 4 foot. So actually some spots might be about close to 4 foot in the corner here, and then the other spots will be a little lower because it's going to stagger down. But these stakes are where we're going to have to dig everything back all the way out and around.
How much healthier this what is it?
Leland.
No. This is one of those
Carolina
Yeah.
blue Carolina sapphire cedar or something.
Yeah, right?
Oh yeah, because this is a Leland here.
This is one of those sapphire.
They're every other. Now look how much prettier it looks. It gets full sun though.
Yeah. Yeah, but look how much healthier it looks.
Now the only thing I'm not is I'd like to go even further over with the wall. Well, we're not going all the way to the stake. We're only going right down to here. So I don't know that 45 that go.
Going to here?
No, a little bit further. Probably halfway between.
So we are going to work on cleaning this up.
Okay guys, my phone is probably gonna die, but we're about done. That's all we can fit in the truck. So we cleaned out all over here. We have some more rocks we're gonna get. And then here, starting from right here, we are gonna build kind of a little, well, it comes off the hill like this and a little swell up this way. We're gonna dig down, put a French drain here that goes into a drop box down here. And then on top of the French drain, we're gonna do a dry riverbed to get anything else that comes down off the hill, and then put a collection box at the end there to go out to the road. And we're going to backfill this whole fence area up to where you see how there's a big gap. If you guys can see right there, big gap in the fence. We're going to raise all this up and then backfill that and put an erosion mat there. That way all the water comes right down into our little swell riverbed here, down into the drop box. And then I'll take care of any drainage off this hill, off the gutters from their house to go all the way down there, and it'll keep any water from intruding here. down in here. And any other water that falls down, this is going to be relatively flat with a little pitch downhill. Any other water that comes off the hill will be collected into the back of the wall, seep down through all the stone in the back of the wall, and then run out the drains like I explained earlier. So I think we're going to call it a day. We probably will come back here tomorrow at some point, do a little bit more of a cleanup. We have to mow some too. But until then, guys, we will see you. So we are back here. There's not that much of it.
No, it's not too bad.
We can't really do much until we get the equipment on Friday, Saturday. And it might not be until Saturday because it's supposed to rain all day Friday to dig this hill out. But we're coming to unload all this, put it in the truck, and then be done. Hold on, I'll be down there to help. Okay, we got all this cleaned up. Do I want... Maybe I'll bring my rake and my flat shovel home.
So I guess we technically have to go all the way back to here.
Messing around with this. So what we have to do is we're digging out the first set of stakes is where the beginning of our wall is going to be. We're going to dig out to the second set of stakes. It's a big root, right? I might have to bring pickaxe and a chainsaw. You'll get it. Kind of dump some over here. There ain't much, you can just dump it. So I'm gonna go get the camera or the tripod and set up on here for a little bit. So not bad for an hour and 26 minutes.
Really? That's it?
Yeah. So we have to dig out all the way to, see the first stake there? Halfway between that first stake and the next stake. Rachel dug my steps out. My step stakes. So we're making progress. We're back. I loaded up the trailer with 4 scoops of this dirt to take to another job on Monday to backfill a little bit for a walkway. We're not going to start that job, but we're going to take this dirt somewhere. So what I have to do over here, guys, this whole yard's a slope. We need, this whole thing is going to still slope down so water will run down, but not this much of a slope. I'm going to come probably right to this block here, the corner block, and backfill that and start leveling it coming to this corner block here. And then we're going to have to bring it around the house. We're going to take this gate out. It's going to be moved. But we're going to come around the house here and feather this whole thing down to go this way. Yeah, so we're going to feather this whole thing to go down this way. And the patio is going to come out here more. Guys, what we're doing is pitching down. And then we're going to pitch, as it's coming down, it's going to pitch from the house too. This way, probably about 4 feet out. Boss is trying to dump dirt on me. Let's see what she does. It's starting to rain now. Okay, she didn't dump it on me. But what we're doing is we want it to pitch so we can make a swale far out over here, and then there'll be a pitch away from the wall, just a slight pitch away from the wall, so everything will swale. Any rain that falls on the flat area will swale down and come down and around the patio here. And the patio is going to be up a little higher, and this is going to be a little bit of a berm back here, but there's not much you can do because we don't want to dig out a lot on that end of the house. That's where the grade's going to be, or we'll start digging really deep for the wall. But let's go ahead and get that. That's a good view. You guys will get me working over here. So Rachel's down there blowing some dirt off the road. This is what we got done so far. Some of that dirt's going to be used to fill behind the wall here, although we're going to have a bunch more dirt when we start digging dead men and stuff. So we'll figure it out. We'll probably load it up on the trailer. Yeah, we'll figure out where the dirt's going to go when that time comes. But for today, we're done, guys. We will be back here tomorrow to figure out where the wall is going to be and level it all off and start digging our trench. So we're done a couple of days. I think this is going to be one video. We're going to have a lot of videos in this thing.
Yeah, so I would just like to say happy St. Patrick's Day, because that's what today is, March 17th.
But you're not going to see this until
No,
like,
you guys will have already celebrated. You guys probably already celebrated Easter too, so.
Yeah, and Rachel was saying how it sucks she can't share any of this project.
It's a little hard because, like, there's been even times where, like, I'll put shorts up and then I forget that Carl hasn't put the video up yet, so you guys get like a sneak peek. But we really don't. I think we even had somebody mention that they saw the completed project of one of the completed projects on
walkway,
the walkway on Instagram or TikTok or something. So, you know, they got a sneak peek of the finale. But
the boss is pretty good with that, isn't she?
I try. Oh yeah, I tried. I mean, okay, so, you know, like the first, like, you know, 45 minutes or so, it's just like learning the controls all over again, I think. And again, it's a rental, so I don't know, maybe it doesn't run like, you know, a normal.
Smooth and 100%. That one actually ran smoother than the one we got before.
Yeah, it did, right? And then the bucket thing that we got before, that was terrible. That was so glitchy. Like, I remember it a couple times with the Vermeer, though. I fell into like a low spot, and because I'm so little, I guess it like throws me around like a rag doll.
Bruise on her leg
so
now.
I ended up, my knee took the force of it. Like, you know, I cradle in my mower.
Yeah.
That doesn't have a cradle for me.
No, no, that one's bumpy. I even go up and down sometimes on it.
So I did knock my knee, but I mean, other than that, like I felt confident, I think, with it, and I think we got back far enough. I started ripping Carl's stakes out. Did you see that?
Yeah, but they're kind of guide stakes on where we needed to be dug out to.
He's going to have to redo it tomorrow so that we can
level, make sure that where the wall is like somewhat similar to the foundation of the house. Like I said, it could be a tiny bit higher because we're swelling into the middle of we're going to swell it kind of around the red bud that you guys seen, and then come out along the wall so it doesn't come down on the patio.
Yeah. And we're really hoping that red bud makes it.
Yeah, we cut a lot of pretty big roots off. I told Rachel maybe hit it with fertilizer. It was hard not to hit the roots in it because we had to put the wall there.
Yeah,
so
I mean,
we just told them that it would be good if we could save this thing, and it would be a good specimen tree right there in the backyard.
It would be pretty cool,
but I think it has a main tap root that goes down.
Yeah, hopefully.
Right? I'll have to look at the root structure of a red bud online.
Okay.
And see. It might have a main tap root that goes down, and if it does, you're fine. The other roots will grow back.
Okay.
Now, I'm not saying it's not going to stunt the tree.
Roots?
Yeah.
Okay.
But some of them were like this big and went right to the tree.
I know, you guys.
But,
that was
I mean,
a pretty big tree, but what are you going to do? Like Carl said, we had to level it out to the point where we can put that wall there. And we're also going to be putting like some type of like pump thing or like a pipe so it
can connect to his rain barrel and they can pump up to the top to be able to water.
Yeah. So it can go from the rain barrel on his gutter to a rain barrel up the hill so that they can water everything on the hill.
Yeah.
We're not doing any plantings on the hill. We're just prepping it, and it will be ready for them to do whatever they want on the hill. And then, wow, did you guys see that drainage, that big drain box that I got?
Oh, I don't think I showed them.
Oh, you didn't? Oh, you guys are going to have to. Okay. So, anybody looking for drainage, we have it linked in our Amazon storefront, because those drain boxes, those big like 20 inches, 24 inches, we got a 24 inch, but there was also a 20 inch that was pretty decently priced also. So I linked them in our Amazon store because they are like a quarter of the price.
Yeah, on
If
Site
you-
One,
yeah.
they're $795
Yeah.
for a 24-inch drop
Drain box. Yeah. So, and I think that it's square. This one's round that we got, but who cares? It's
Yeah.
awesome. So,
I think it's a lot bigger than what we kind of need, but we want it to be a little overkill on this because a lot of the water comes off the hill over there. And we noticed when we were grading and digging over there that the neighbor's gutter, from one of their gutters, the black pipe comes out kind of right there. So
yeah. So not only all rainwater and all that stuff is going into the yard, but the neighbor's rainwater is going into the yard too. So, yeah, so I just figured that I would mention that too. You know, check out the Amazon storefront for sure if you're looking for drain boxes, because it was like Rhino.
yeah, it was a Rhino drain
Yeah,
box.
good brand, and it was actually a small business that I got it from.
Nice,
so,
nice.
Yeah, that's really nice.
So if you guys follow us in the next video of this project, we are going to go back there tomorrow and we're going to mark out where the trench is. Rachel's going to move some dirt and stuff. We're going to mark out where we get a trench for the wall, and then I'm going to guide Rachel in and we're going to use the bucket to kind of dig down, because I told her, like, it doesn't matter if we dig too much down for the wall, we just fill it with a little more gravel.
First.
Yeah, but we'll take you on that journey. So guys,
Yeah, you guys have seen us build a wall before, but
Yeah.
this is like complete from, you know, the entire wall. So
Yeah.
it's exciting.
definitely exciting.
So please like, comment, share, and subscribe.
And be happy,
Or
guys.
at least try.
Have a good night.